Hey, and welcome back to Home Reviews. In today's video, we're going to be looking at a portable tri-screen for the laptop. This is the S19 model from, I believe it's pronounced as LIMINK. And if you guys are interested in this, once I get it set up and you see how it works, you can get more details or pick it up using the link under this video. So let's go ahead and open this up. And I have not taken this out of the box yet, but look at this. So right off, it tells you exactly how to connect your laptop. So first of all, you're going to make sure your laptop screen size is correct. So you want to do that before you even purchase it. And then make sure your laptop has the proper ports on it to connect it up. And you can see here in step 3 different ways you can connect it. You can pause this video if you need to verify that. And then also down here is another paper that tells you the connection methods. And so I'm going to be using the one there in the middle, the 5.2, where I will be using the USB-C. And if you look here, this is the USB-C port that also provides power. It has the SS on it. And then on the right side over here, I'm going to be hooking up an HDMI cable to the other side. And then there's also a power adapter here that you can use. Now all this should be included in here. We're going to find out in just a second. But let's flip this over real quick and you can see what's included in the box. And then it tells you how to open up the screen, how to set it up on your monitor, and then getting it connected up to go. So let's go ahead and take this off. This is just some foam padding to help protect it. Oh, look at that. That is pretty sharp looking. And let's go ahead and try to get this out with one hand. And that's actually surprisingly light. I've had some of these before and they're quite heavy, but this one here isn't too bad at all. So let me go ahead and just set this down here. And it looks like there might be something else down here. This is where all of your cables are. And then that's probably the power adapter. You need it. And then right here you have your user guide. So let's go ahead and close this back and let's set up the monitor here. And you need to be careful with this too, because depending on how you hold it, if you pick it up wrong, you can see how it just opens right up. So you want to make sure you grab a hold of the whole monitor when you're picking it up. And over here we can see it looks like the volume button, the settings, and then these are going to be your connectors over here. Okay, so we got it unfolded and you can see here both screens, they are protected. And then you have this part back here that opens and closes depending on the size of your monitor. And then up here you have these little tabs, and this is actually what sets down on your monitor. And on the top of it, depending on how the depth of your monitor size, these can actually pull out a little bit to adjust to it. Now if we look at the user guide here, you can see what the buttons do on the side. So you have your brightness control, and then you have the menu, your HDMI, and then your USB-C ports. And so if we come over here on the sides, you can see you have your buttons here right at the top, and then down here you have the sides that connect. And then also over here on this side, you have the same thing, your buttons and then your connectors down there. So let me go ahead and get my laptop and get this set on it. So I got it set up on my laptop, but I haven't got it connected yet. But what I want to show you is that it sets on here very nice. So here you can see how well this sets right over top the edge of the monitor on both sides, which is really good because then it's not going to move. It's in here pretty solid. And then down here at the bottom, you can see how it has these pieces here that kind of stick out over in front of your monitor too, to also help it hold so it doesn't move and it stays on there. And you got those on both sides. So you can stretch this out, and if you move it, it will come off there. You can see there how you can stretch this out. And so if you do that, it is going to fall loose, and you can see over here how it pulled loose. So you want to make sure you get this all the way on your laptop. So you want to pull both sides in and then shove them all the way into your monitor. And then once you have it like that, you can see here that it is very solid on the laptop. All right, let's go ahead and get it hooked up and turned on. All right, so we got it all set up, and you can see here what it looks like. So everything looks really good. This is just my desktop background. And then this one over here is playing a 4K video, which actually looks really good on the screen. Now, how I have mine set up is I do have a C port down here on the side of this laptop that offers power too. So all I needed for that was just the C port, and I hooked it up to the C port on the monitor. That powered that one. And then over here on this side, I don't have any C ports and I don't have any HDMI cables, but all I have is a regular USB 3.0, and I can't use that. So what I did is I used the included connector for the HDMI to mini HDMI, which provides video, and I ran that over here and connected it up to my main HDMI port on my laptop. And then they give you an adapter to power it too. So I have this one hooked up into the power cord. Now the only thing that I wish is that they made this cord here to plug up for the power cord a little bit longer, because obviously if you're setting down and your power cable isn't close by, you're going to have to run an extension cable. But either way, it looks great. It's going to work really, really well. I now have 3 monitors here that I can set up and do my work on, which is going to make everything so much more convenient. Now the other thing I want to show you is over here on the side, these options. So over here you have your brightness where you can turn it up and down, and then you also have your menu option where you got settings here to adjust your brightness, your contrast, and many more. Your aspect ratio, color temperature, OSD settings. So all that's on here for you too if you need to make those adjustments. But that's all there is to this. If you're looking for a tri-screen laptop, this may be a great option for you. So once again, those links are down below in the description if you want to check it out and get more details. Have a great day.